Hey everyone, Renegade 76 here. Haven't used that name in a while. I'm actually thinking of changing that name so that it's more unique and not like Renegade 67/68 slash Renegade in general. But for now, I'm going to be doing this video. This isn't the only thing I'm going to be doing on this channel. I'm not just going to be doing thoughts on chapters and episodes. I will be doing more actual, discussions on certain topics relating to the community of anime and manga, and reviews. I have some planned. They're coming. But for now, I just thought I read the first chapter of this manga online, and I'm like, that's cool. Still haven't entirely decided if I'm gonna get this manga physically or digitally. Probably digitally, since I'm kind of low on the money. And just assuming I never sell it, it's more efficient to get it on this manga. Although one thing about this manga that I don't like that I hope they fix soon is that you can't really sell them back your volumes once you finish them, and let's say you don't like it or something, you want to sell it, you can't really do that. I mean, obviously you shouldn't be able to sell it for full price or anything, but maybe if you could just sell it for like $1.99, because you buy it for $4.99 unless it's on sale and it's like $3.99, and then you'd sell it for like $1.99. I think that works. But anyways, if that happens, it'd be cool. But yeah, I just read the first chapter of Itsuwaribito, and it was cool. I was surprised at how dark it was. I didn't know much going into it. I was looking at the quote, and it was like, "Oh, liar trying to save the world," and I'm like, "Oh, that's cool." But I'll probably do my thoughts on most of the chapters in the series, assuming I don't stop reading it because I hate it. But I won't start the thoughts right away because I need to actually get some money to put on the computer, actually get the volumes. But I will do my thoughts on this chapter right now. My thoughts on the later chapters will come when they come. Once I get the moolah to buy volume 1, I'll probably be like, right, back after back, back to back to back to back, back after back. What am I saying? Yeah. So I saw the first chapter, read the first chapter. Things. I am very interested in the series because apparently it ended recently, like ended this year. But it started in 2009, so it's got to have, what, 170, 180 chapters, around that. I don't think Viz has all the digital volumes yet, so it's fine that I'm not getting them right away. But yeah, why am I beating around the bush? So what happened in this chapter? What did I like about it? Well, one thing that kind of threw me for a loop was that the main character on the volume cover, I know he has his eyes closed, and it seems like a lot of the time he has his eyes closed, and he only has them open in really serious moments. But I'm liking him so far. What's his name? Utsuo or something like that. Utsuo or something. And what he does is he lies a lot because when he was young, he told the truth, and telling the truth got his whole family killed, I think, and his mansion got robbed, and it was a terrible thing. So he said, "I'm gonna lie, and honesty's for suckers," and all that jazz. But what happens is the new place he's staying at actually gets ransacked again in this chapter by a group of thugs, and it's kind of gruesome. Again, I wasn't expecting this to be this dark because it's part of Shonen Sunday, which is the same thing that gives you manga like Zatchbell and Mar and Detective Conan. But it also gives you Inuyasha though, and Inuyasha's kind of dark. So, the manga at least is dark. The anime, it's kind of dark. The anime is toned down quite a bit. But, anyways, I'm talking about Itsuwaribito now. Yeah, so, it was that scene where all those heads got lopped off, that kind of freaked me out a little, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, whoa, this isn't just some kid's manga. Okay. But, yeah, didn't see that coming. What I did see coming, only because I'm used to anime and manga so much that I was just like, oh, that's gonna be what it is. When the priest pulled out his big gun, I mean, I didn't see the big gun coming. I was like, wait, what? Why do you have a big gun? Holy shit, what? That kinda shocked me. He seems like he might have some evil past we're unaware of. I could be wrong. He could just happen to have a gun to defend himself. But, then he gets stabbed in the back, literally and figuratively. I love it when that happens, too. I love it when someone's stabbed in the back, literally and figuratively at the same time. It's so ironic. That might be the wrong word for that. But, yeah, that kid, I kind of saw that coming. When I was on the page just before it, when he said, but you shouldn't talk to me about that. Isn't that right, boss? And I knew, like, oh, so this guy isn't the boss. This is kind of why I wish I was watching it as opposed to reading it, because when I was reading it, it gave me a few seconds before I turned the page to think, who could he just be talking about, unless it's someone we haven't seen? Wait, what if it's the kid? I don't know how dark this series is, but wouldn't it be a stinker if it was the kid who stabbed him from behind, and he ends like, and I mean, I didn't know at the time he was gonna stab him or anything, but I was like, that would kind of make sense, and would kind of be very sad for Utsuo to see, but that's exactly what happened, and I kind of called it, but hey, sometimes you call things. And then after that, there was a pretty cool fight scene. It seems like Utsuo, it seems like this is a more realistic series. There might be supernatural elements later on, I don't know. But Utsuo, he seems to be a bomb expert, which is kind of cool. And I love the lying thing, because it's like, he threw a bomb, and it's like, I have this other bomb that's like 15 times as powerful, and if I throw it at you, you'll all die. So if any of you moves, I'll throw it at you. And it's like, nah, just lie, I'm throwing it at you anyways, and I love that. But when he hit the ground, because they started running, but when it hit the ground, it didn't blow up. So it's like, what? It didn't blow up? And then he's like, nah, I was lying about that, get it? Because I lie a lot. But then they started running at him. It's like, what, you damn liar? We're gonna get you. We're gonna kill you. But then guess what? He was actually lying about the lie. It just has a time lag, and then it blew them up anyways. And it was pretty cool. He's pretty cool. I actually kind of like. That's the whole reason I looked into this series. I saw it on Viz Manga, and I'm like, oh hey, liar trying to save the world? That sounds cool. But yeah, the idea of an Itsuwaribito, as it's explained, is basically someone who sneaks and steals, is like who gets in and out and steals something without, you know, disturbing anyone. It's like they're like a thief, I believe. Then someone who steals something but with their words is a swindler. Someone who steals something with just by beating people up is a thug. But an Itsuwaribito is all of those. So which is cool. I mean, on the you might think, like, on the blunt side of things, isn't that to make you a bad person? But Utsuo is trying to prove that you can be a good liar, and that's the whole moral dilemma that seemed to come up near the end of the chapter. Because the guy who was the kid who stabbed the priest in the back, who you thought was actually Utsuo's friend at first, he brought up this whole thing about how lies are just lies, and you're no better than I am. And then Utsuo's like, no, I'm better than you. Suck my dick, you're dying. But yeah, so it kind of sucked for Utsuo, because kind of everyone died, and I'm not sure what he's going to do now. But he's kind of made a promise to himself, because what happened was the priest, his daughter died at a young age, and because he failed to save his daughter, he made it his life's mission to save like 1,000 kids or something. But all of those kids unfortunately ended up dying, except for Utsuo, because the bandits killed him. Now Utsuo didn't say that. Utsuo said the truth, but I mean Utsuo lied. Sorry, Utsuo lied when he was on his deathbed and told him that they were all still alive. But of course he didn't. But either he could have known that he was lying, or Utsuo just knew himself that he was lying. So he's made a pledge that he's going to save like 1,000 people. Because if he saves 1,000 people and the priest saved him, then it'll be like the priest saved 1,000 people. So I really like that about this character so far. I'm not sure where he's heading right now, but it seems interesting. I'm not sure where it's going to go, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'm going to get the first volume as soon as I can, and the less money, the better. So I'll probably I'm definitely getting the digital version. Why not? Who cares? I definitely do want a sell back option though. Right now I don't care to sell anything back, but it would be nice if I could sell something if I ever wanted to, like just for $1.99, because I mean you buy it for $4.99 or potentially $3.99 if it's on sale, and then selling it for $1.99. I think that works. But if they ever implement that, it'd be pretty cool. But with that said, yeah, other than that, I don't really know anything about the series. It seemed cool. It seemed fun. I'm not sure if it's going to get supernatural or it's going to stay realistic. It seems kind of dark, but I'm liking it. I'm definitely liking it. Because like the whole idea of someone lying to succeed, but he's actually a good person, I like that. I like the moral ambiguity of it. I like the like moral question of, is lying ever really a good thing? I really like it. I like the whole thing. So if you've never heard of Itsuwaribito, I recommend you check it out. Viz has it on their website now, and they have physical volumes of it. Again, the series is already finished. I don't know if it's completely finished in English, but it's finished in Japanese, so it'll be finished in English soon. But yeah, what I've read so far, really liking it. Definitely gonna read more. I'll probably do more thoughts on them when I read those chapters. So with that said, Itsuwaribito is cool. And I hope, it would be cool if this got an anime. Because, like, the whole thing about anime is, like I said, when I was on that page just before the guy stabbed him in the back, literally and figuratively, I had time to think that was going to happen. If I didn't have time, that might have actually shocked me. Which is one reason I want this to have an anime. I don't think it does. I looked around and I'm like, does that have an anime? I don't think so. It finished this year, so it's possible it could still get an anime, but typically if something gets an anime, it gets an anime within the first 2-3 years. Although, I guess it's still possible. It could happen. I hope it happens. And then again, if it does happen, do I really want to keep reading? I think I do, because I like it, and as long as it doesn't go supernatural, I'm fine with reading a realistic battle manga, if you can call it that. I mean, it's battle mangas that are over the top with, like, super samurai swords and ninja magic and One Piece gum fruits that I want to be like, I prefer to watch this. But if it's realistic, I'm fine reading it. So, that's my thoughts on Itsuwaribito Chapter 1. Until next thoughts. I still don't have an outro phrase, I guess. No, this channel needs a different catchphrase. I don't know. Go read Itsuwaribito. There's my catchphrase. Go read it. It's good. Bye.